Welcome back to the Model Explainer segment here on WJAC TV's Weather Plus. I'm Tony Martin. We have another storm system we are tracking. This time, at the end of the week, and especially once we get into the weekend, it looks to be a pretty sizable storm as well, coming up all the way from the deep south. A couple things going for this storm system, and that includes fresh cold air coming in from Canada. This is Friday morning, the 15th, and we have a fresh cold Arctic high moving its way through parts of southern Canada. The Great Lakes area, that will supply plenty of cold air working back into Pennsylvania during the day Friday. We'll jump forward 12 hours. That high begins to settle through parts of the plains. And, of course, we are on the east side of this high, which means a north and northwest wind, and that means cold air. Now, while all this is going on, we have low pressure forming across the Gulf Coast states. It's a classic setup for a winter storm across the eastern United States. Now, we'll jump forward 12 hours. We'll get into Saturday afternoon. Probably a little bit slow here on the models, but low pressure will be going through parts of Alabama and Mississippi, working its way off towards the north and east. And as it does so, it will begin to redevelop along the east coast, because once it goes so far to the northeast, probably in the parts of Kentucky, the air is relatively cold, and therefore low pressures want to see warmth or at least warmer air, and therefore it will go towards the east coast. So probably going to see a low pressure redevelop across parts of the Carolinas, and then that will take over as the primary low and head its way up towards the east coast. And also we still have a pretty cold Arctic high sitting across parts of upstate New York, supplying the cold air right down into west central Pennsylvania during the day Saturday. And like I said, probably a little bit too slow on the snowfall and on the precipitation. Probably going to be advancing through parts of southern Ohio, West Virginia, into Virginia by the time we get into Saturday afternoon. Overnight and into Sunday, then everything begins to lift northward. Low pressure along the east coast. Plenty of moisture across Pennsylvania. Stay tuned for the latest as we go throughout the week.